bottom lane through the river. Sedrion and Mountain are maybe a little bit late to back off.
Yep, Xayoo's coming through, does land the bowler, has that one to lock him down. First blood goes right to Xayoo. They were way too pushed forward, didn't have the warding that they needed. Up has placed that one down again.
And Rawbin just hasn't had the impact in this game yet, but here he's going in.
Tunnels over the wall, he's digging his way into this lane. Kubon has to jump back to the back line of minions. Xaxus will flash after him. Some jukes and dives, but won't get him away. Xayoo is there to chime in, tries to look for this next tunnel. Got one more second left on that cooldown. Gets a knock up with the Xayoo. He's now under attack. Comes out with the Furious Bite. Not enough damage. Mid lane though, Ignite ticking down onto SozPurefect. The clone bites the dust, but SozPurefect's just fine.
Around though. I think Rawbin wants that crab too, and I don't think he's going to give it away too easily. Or maybe he wants Takefun in the middle lane.
He might just take him instead. If Aerial Chains comes down, there's a Sedrion of Malice, followed up by Rawbin's huge damage from the Furious Bite. He goes down. Takefun 0-1.
In the river bush because they'd seen it clearer with that pink. However, Xayoo's going to try and make this one count. Xaxus in the top.
Right out of the bush, he has those ferocity stacks stacked up, and Xaxus can't go anywhere with the bowler landing right on top of him. He goes down, but that's traded for the dragon.
Yeah, all that Xayoo in that top lane gets, that one kill, trades for the knowledge that the dragon is easy pickings here. You can see him just standing still, not really doing too much, just because he knew Rawbin was around, doesn't want him getting that tremor sense indicating anything. Wow, look at that damage in mid lane. Takefun.
Yeah, comes in with a flash as well, jumps back onto that distortion pad, but Takefun was already away home and dry.
You need to burst everything on her.
Yeah, I mean, SozPurefect doesn't have his flash anymore, but holding that point for a second. Libik has been called out. Mountain and Sedrion coming in from the bot side, still locked down, has the slow. Rawbin comes in with the last swipe of the claw and takes him out. There's literally nothing in this game. Rawbin sitting into the top side of this bottom tower will be closing in onto around Celaver, but Xayoo comes in from the side. Sedrion's way overextended, and the team was already on the way out. He was not reading from the same sheet. We will take fun from the mid lane. SozPurefect as well. He'll be ducking.
Ducking.
He's
pretty, I'm pretty sure he's ducking around.
I'm pretty sure he's not doing the first thing I said, Stress. He's gone all the way into their jungle. Libik's the one who's chasing him out. He comes into this red pit now, and Libik gets slowed down briefly by the ethereal chains. Where is he going?
He's getting out. SozPurefect is out of here.
This is the great escape by SozPurefect. Takes another tower shot, takes one from both of Kassadin as well, but he executes, and Libik wasn't able to land an auto attack.
Overall.
Yeah, we actually just saw the trail ends of that. Mountain. He's called out by Xayoo. Takefun, Libik, where did you come from? All out of that bush, he goes down, and Xaxus, as Rawbin comes in from the top side, he'll be tunneling right into the middle of all three of them, but they're still on the retreat. Sedrion from the bot will be looking to try and do some more damage. There comes the Prey Seeker, knocks them all back to the Monsoon, and that's the disengage you were talking from Champion Select.
Yeah, great Monsoon there by Janna, just utilizing that disengage herself. But then Faculty are in front of the dragon here. Kubon, I wonder whether they're going to trade this away, because this would be the second dragon, and in fact they are. Wow, Xayoo gets there in time. Kubon's not even going to be able to push. He ran out of minions, so to the enemy jungle there from Xayoo, but you can see he's trying to get... Oh, Rawbin's going in himself. That's a lot of damage from Takefun.
Takefun right on top of him with the Rift Walk, and there comes the flash from Xayoo right out of the bush. We'll get the leap as well. SozPurefect was there to respond. He gets flattened by Takefun as he jumps onto him with the Rift Walk, but Takefun was away. Xayoo in the top lane, just slowly putting the damage onto Kubon. Xayoo comes into this fight as well, has to pop the sadism, has flash if he wants to get away from the Baron Pip. He's going to turn it around. Mountain and Rawbin already fighting in the mid lane. They're ready to turn into this one. SozPurefect right over the wall, the double distort, and the auto attack comes in for the kill.
It's being shoved in as well, so the vision control and end faculty really isn't quite there. They've got the position, but to reason really want to fight this, they go on Sedrion.
Yeah, Kubon's going right onto Sedrion, does get his Blaze Surge down. Xayoo is there, has used Follow the Hunt. They know he's around with the exclamation marks above their head. Sedrion again is being pushed away by Libik, almost saved here. Mountain will be the first to drop. In fact, Xayoo will trade places with him. Another Sedrion goes down. Libik right over the wall, and Kubon is still on the hunt, going after Xayoo as well. He'll be flashing over the wall, but the other team happens to have jumps. He'll be going over the wall and going down under. 4-1. Reason Gaming so far ahead in that fight.
It's almost identical to yesterday. Dragon and Faculty try and fight, and it looks so good to begin with. And Reason just in response take 4 people down, get the dragon for themselves, and yesterday at this point Reason were behind. Faculty are confident enough just to kind of have mid and bottom lane covered for now.
Yeah, and now they move back into the mid lane. There's the double distort. Rawbin as well. Wingman trying to get something done. Has the ethereal change landing. Just get the spell shield up, but that's not enough, and that won't do anything against the collateral damage.
This might kick off the fight though, and Kubon might be forced to teleport. Depends where the SozPurefect goes in.
Well, this is a 4v5, but they engage on him. Xayoo comes right into the middle of the team. They'll be taking him out. In fact, he jumps over the wall. He's still alive. Kubon now onto the back line of the team. He's very well built, but even he has to back off here. Xaxus is in the fight, but now the Irelia is there to sweep up the mess, and SozPurefect goes down. Now they're all huddling around this top turret, but I'm not sure how much sanctuary that's going to give them.
Only one kill from that, but the slow push that was set up in this top lane just arrives in time for Reason Gaming. They're in front of it. Rawbin's looking to go in, or is he looking to tunnel out?
Well, he's not going anywhere because he gets destroyed by Reason Gaming. He was sitting in the bush and not entirely sure what he was doing there. Sedrion now be rushed down as the tower falls, and Takefun jumps after with the Riftwalk as well. They have that ability to just stick on targets with those constant jumps. Xayoo now moves into this bush. Will he get the disruption, or will he just die and accept the same fate as Rawbin? That bush is not a good bush to go into.
Power down from a distance and just be content with that.
Oh, the bowler right onto Sedrion. It will follow up with the culling as well. Just get the Monsoon to knock them all the way onto the turret. Double tap onto Rawbin. He took so much poke. I thought it was Sedrion was going to die. It was actually the Rek'Sai.
Even Ignite used out by Libik. They're going for the steel packs.
Over the wall. Double distortion comes down, followed up by collateral damage, but it's Rengar who's the one to secure that Baron, and Takefun's now on the assault. Picks up Mountain. He'll be looking for more. Xaxus had the Sades in there to back away himself.
And Pulse. If you don't die with Medjay's, you don't lose any stacks, and you get a load of assists. It brings you right up to a high number. 14's a pretty high number when it comes to Medjay's stacks.
But to deal with Kubon, no one can stand against him. He just takes a tower by himself. He sends Xayoo up there as the sacrificial lamb. Here, take him instead of us. And I think it's going to be enough. He's just going to keep hammering away onto the inhib.
It's done.
It's gone, and they'll just move into the bot lane as well. They see him. He's under the turret. That's not very sneaky, but they don't have to be sneaky anymore. They move on to the fight, and they're just so far ahead of them. Celaver now chasing down onto Rawbin and Sedrion. Double tap onto Sedrion. He goes down. Rawbin looking for the last crit. Jumps onto the spawn pad. He's good to go. Celaver puts one step too far. That's his first death in 2 games. Xayoo now also gets chased after. Here comes the ethereal chains. Just no damage coming from him though. And this looks like it's the end of the game, perhaps, as they return with a kill onto Takefun, make that 2 for 2. Rawbin is now being chased after, and Kubon now comes into the fight. The one-man army is now just cleaning up this away, and Xayoo, he's going to die slowly, but at some point he will die, Stress.
Yeah, Kubon at this point has to stay alive, because there's no way that Reason can end this game without Kubon. Yeah, indeed, Reason are going to push up to the last inhibitor tower. Rawbin goes in.
Oh, this is last chance saloon for them, but there comes the boulder strike, locks him down again with another lockdown. Xayoo's still off to the side. Kubon's now taking point, moves onto Sedrion as well, takes down the support, takes down him on to underneath that turret. They will be taking the middle turret, taking down the inhibitor as well. If they're in fantasy, they'd be getting so much for whoever had them right now, but all of the inhibs go down. Xayoo comes out with a cleaver, but it's just a drop in the water. A 3 versus 5 is not going to help them.
Farm alarm becomes the end of the game alarm, because this game is pretty much done, and Reason are going to take the 2-0.
Yeah, they want Xayoo, but they don't need to. They'll just head on to the Nexus, and Reason Gaming take this series 2-0 against Faculty, and as this isn't the best of 2, they just scored themselves 2 points in this round robin.